I don't know why I this play real quick. You 32, right?
Yeah, he 32. Bro, I'm glad y'all beat UTSA, bro.
Ask whatever you want to ask.
Yeah, bro.
I watched this play like 5, 6 times already. When you got a puller, you already know what's happening on the other side. So as soon as you see this guy here pull, soon as you see him pull, there's no more thoughts. It's either the tackle or the tight end coming up on you. You feel me? So if it's, see how you froze?
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons, like that's the difference between making a play and missing one.
Yeah.
Right there. So if you go right off his hip, he can't block down on that 3 technique no more.
He got to come off.
He got to come off right now.
If he don't, you going to hit him. If he does, 48. If he does, he'll come off faster. 48 should make that tackle every time. Every time he should kill it.
Us playing linebacker, if they got a screen and that dude come out and cut, they run another screen. We're like, oh, I'm gonna make sure this man ain't coming out cutting again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It might take you a different angle. You might, start a little slower just to make sure he don't cut back behind the cut. It's all the thoughts that just roll through your head just off something simple as that.
Dang, hold on, what's
bro? I about to say.
Hold on, what's up with the box?
Yeah, I can tell
5,
you what
6.
they finna do right here. Yeah. I mean, you got, bro. If you ever get this set with 3 outside the hash like that, bro, it's either they gonna run it or they gonna throw it right here outside every time. And there's no reason why.
They count the box. I mean,
yeah, they count.
Well, nah, y'all even got numbers. It's 4 on 3. But the simple thing is that's a run play. You got 2 guys blocking 2 guys, and you got 2 guys coming from 10 and 12 yards deep.
Yeah.
If I get 5 yards, just 2nd and 5, they ahead of the sticks.
Yeah.
So I mean, the football is a yardage game, and staying ahead. Once you get behind, defense start pinning their ears back, y'all start blitzing, and now the offense is at a disadvantage. This right here, bro, it's 2 things that can happen. They gonna run the screen or they gonna run the ball. So I mean, as long as y'all know that, I mean, right here, if this quarterback, he do that, I would have kept it.
Yeah.
No lie, I would have kept that.
34 got stay outside.
I would have kept that.
What did y'all have a game? Y'all had any y'all had lines done on anything or nah? See, 34 got to stay outside. That place, here's the difference right there. That place would be dead right.
34 stay outside.
What number is this linebacker? Whoever was walked down the apex, he was out there for that pass. Yeah. 34 just got a trigger.
This is what we was getting beat on all game. Actually, this kind of play right here, we were getting hit on this.
Y'all got to defend 34, right? All you got to do is stay outside. That's the thing about football. Game inches, bro.
24 got to hold the edge. He getting out too wide.
24 got to hold the edge.
That's what they would do. They would put a big tight end out there on the corner so they can't get off the block.
Yeah.
It was happening all game. That's lit. They was just
that's tough. That's tough matchup. This play.
See, but even right there,
90 got time. He didn't have to.
See how you threw your shoulder into him. You almost already by him. He behind you. You can use your feet sometime, bro, and make him stop. You feel me? Like, you a quick guy, hell, you can do something a little bit different with your feet every time, because they watch film just like you watch film. It's like, well, hell, I know if this guy, if I'm blocking you, I'm like, well, if he come in and throw the shoulder, I'm just going to go straight. And he going to come right to me. He's not a juke or a runaround guy. He gonna hit me in the chest, and I'm fine. If you change that up, he got to change up what he doing.
Yeah. So, for both of y'all, what was the biggest transition from switching from college to the NFL?
For me, it was just studying more. It's in college, you got your school and you playing football. When football was just your job, it was nothing but time that went in. Yeah. So it was like, it was football. Like when I left the building, wake up early in the morning, I need to eat this, so I'm right for football practice. It was like, that was your whole thing. Like, man, I got to take care of my body so I can play the game and go through the whole week to make sure I'm right for Sunday. So that was the biggest thing for me.
Yeah. For me, I say the technique, like focusing on technique. They're real big on technique, and it actually helps because everybody in the NFL is like, in college, high school, you got some good players and you got some people that's just on the high school team. College, especially at Division I school, everybody, you got some real good players, and you might run into people that's not as good. But NFL, everybody is great. You know what I mean? Everybody's cream of the crop. There's cream of the crop in football. So your technique is what's gonna win. Everybody's fast. Everybody's strong.
Yeah.
For the most part, everybody's football smart as well. So just focus on technique, make sure my hands in the right place.
But y'all clean right here.
Yeah, y'all. Hey, that's why I wanted the white helmet so bad, bro. All white with the white helmets is so.
This is the first play?
Yeah.
You made the first play?
Oh yeah. The season had to pop it off.
Okay.
See, see,
Did celebrate. That's what.
Right there.
That's nice
Bro, look,
right there. That's good.
that is how
That is a good play.
a leader start the game.
That's good instinct.
For one, it's a reverse, so you had to read it, and then the hit.
Yeah.
I mean, the celebration. You got that Zach celebration, but I mean, you made it.
Good hit.
Good hit.
Contact.
I need y'all to beat them this year.
Yeah, bro. Me too.
Man,
I need that now.
I can't let them come
level.
here.
It's on something, man. It's personal now.
Yeah, bro.
And then what they'll start doing, Tulsa used to do this back in the gap.
Trick.
They'll
Start running three
they'll
up.
motion the guy out after they do it one time, and they'll run it back in.
See, it's some type of. It's always some
That's
good
hit
play.
right there.
It's always something to try to mess with your eye. That's why they're doing 4x1. So you see, you already had a screen, a fake screen draw right at you. Oh, hold on. Okay.
Okay, I'm glad
I like
you stayed
that.
up. I'm glad you stayed
Was that
up.
lineman though? Messing with him?
No, that was a receiver.
Receiver. They do receiver big.
Oh, 16.
Hey,
yeah,
see,
yeah,
but
yeah.
He a jump
See, that's how you
Hey.
see. That's how you use your feet. Like use the quickness.
Yeah.
Ain't no point in you running right and down the middle of them. You still had time.
When you get that one right there, ain't nothing you can do.
Yeah. Fight pressure. They always teach us just fight pressure with pressure. Like,
See that's hard. You feel me? Cause for one, he getting through trash.
his fits right.
Yeah.
27. Just tackle him.
Yeah.
He in. Watch. He diving at the lineman feet. Ball carrier right
Who
there.
was that running the ball? 42.
Look,
Is that
he's supposed to be
Lions?
in-
Prescott line.
That's Zach
That's his
Line,
little
little brother.
brother. Good way to run to the ball.
Yeah.
So, that's good press. I see you trying to get that arm over. It's kind of like
Hey,
you try to bring it kind of
short. I
high.
can't do that.
Yeah, you gotta,
Nah,
it's more of a pimp move, bro. It's like this.
You can, yeah. So see how your arm is right there? See that left one?
Push.
Bruh, it's push
Stand.
and it's wrist.
Okay.
It ain't all the way
Yeah.
high. He get you high,
He might break your ribs.
yeah, he may dump you. But if you on his wrist, bro, you hand over top, bro, you all right. So one of the things, bro, that helped me out the most, my people in Cleveland, our DC, they was real big with hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And so it's like, bro, it's
Hands
like
gonna
two ways
set.
to really get off a block. It's either you putting your hands on top or putting your hands under. If you going up high, it's hard. You got to give up so much ground to get your feet back in front of you. So it's like really just keep your hands, bro. Keep them tight. You keep him tight and get his hand off of you, then you're all right. He get that hand locked on, then just throw that hand underneath and draw your flag, or you know what I'm saying, just try to just keep running. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you get under it and sky it or do whatever you gotta do to get off. I mean, when you get to the point where you block, it's man on man now. It's like just do whatever.
Individual battle.
Yeah.
So your hands inside, you good. Flatten his where your left hand at, I guess his right shoulder, flatten his shoulder. That's gonna push him back like that.
If you're gonna do something, bro, put all your nuts in your basket. You know, this ain't something you can't be half in and half out, because you got guys everywhere else who would love to be in your spot and be 1,000% in. You know, so I mean, just really just, you know, thank God for your health and put everything you got in it, because there's a reason why he got you here. You know, so that's what a lot of kids fail to realize. They got a lot of stuff on Instagram and Twitter about, man, I work out so hard and I do this and I do that. God put you here for a reason. He let you work out hard. Not just the point of, man, like, I've been grinding my whole life. Some of these kids, man, you 6'5", 300. How have you been doubted ever in your life?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I was undersized. Zach was undersized. You in the same boat with us. So you got to grind just as hard as everybody else.
So what would y'all say is the biggest aspect as far as training that somebody should focus on when they're trying to take that next step?
Bro, to be honest, I feel like all the training is the same. You know what I'm saying? It's what you put into it rather than what a coach is telling you what to do. you got everybody around the country and all these big high-priced places and all that. All that stuff is the same.
Yeah.
You're going to go out there and run. You're going to go out there and sweat. You're going to be tired. If you're not getting tired, you don't need to work out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's pretty much just like, what can you do for yourself that's going to get you ready?
Mm-hmm.
If you're a fast guy, you're a runner, better make sure you running.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure that your body is in enough condition to where you're in the fourth quarter and your technique don't break down.
Yeah.
So that's where all that stuff kind of just roll together. It's just work hard. Because I got people who can come in at North Texas, you know what I'm saying, not even go to school here, and they can go to the rec and just work hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, you're actually working for a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So that, you know, drives you a little more. It ain't always about being super strong and all that stuff. Nah, it's, you know, about being functionally strong and being able to move your body the way that you needed to move.
Mm-hmm.
Always yes ma'am, no ma'am, because you never know who watching. You know, I mean, that stuff really go a long way.
Yeah.
You know, I was like that, and I especially did it in Cleveland. You know, did a lot of stuff in the community,
Mm-hmm.
but that's because, hell, that's what I wanted to do. It may have took me further than where I thought I was gonna go, but who knows? I mean, you just never know.
Yeah.
Don't be scared or don't be afraid to speak your mind. You know what I'm saying? We all family. Like family, sometimes we all brothers. You know, tough love sometimes, man. But in the grand scheme of things, we all got one common goal, and that's to, you know, that's to win.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you're not about that, then, you know, I love you, you cool and all that, but you know, this football team might not be the best, you know, thing for you at this time.
So, I mean, what's the best way to go about that? Because, you know, every team gonna have the kids that they may have the talent and all that, but they're not there mature-wise. Like they don't have the maturity to be able to handle that kind of pressure and be able to, or they just really seem like they don't care. And like try to
a lot of times
talk back, and it's just getting to a whole heated thing that, I mean.
Yeah, the thing I tried to do, the thing I know me personally, what I tried to do was I actually like really studied y'all. Like when y'all first came in, I really tried to see what type of, you know, people, like type of person you guys are first.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying? Because I try to learn each of my teammates, try to, you know, understand their personality. Like with some guys, I knew I couldn't just blurt out at them. You know what I'm saying? Just get on them like that because exactly. Their first reaction is gonna be shouting back, and then we got this confrontation and we're not getting the problem solved. Yeah. So it's pretty much just understanding, like, you know, who you can say, what can you say to certain people, and then always just talk to guys. Like, I mean, locker room, people probably didn't see it, but I always talk to guys just, man, you know, what's up, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? You want to come to the crib, chill, whatever. I was just trying to get to know people, and just, you know, if I see somebody down or maybe somebody had a rough practice, I always would go to, like, coach was on somebody like pretty tough that practice, go to him, like, man, you know, keep your head up, man. You know, we all went through it. You know, what's up? You know, what you thinking? Where your mind at? You know, just try to talk to them one-on-one, and it ain't got to be in the locker room in football setting. It could be in class, on campus, in the cafeteria, just whatever, man. And just trying to get understanding, because I feel like once people know that you really got their best interests, then, you know, they'll respond to you the best. And that's the main thing, man. I know you know, you a leader. You want to see everybody be successful just in life in general. Mm-hmm. And, man, that's just the way to go about it, man. But, man, that was a good question.
If you here and y'all working out as a team, you're senior, you automatically should be the voice. Mm-hmm. Especially, I mean, if you cold, you the voice. Yeah. If you don't like talking, let your actions speak. I ain't like talking. That wasn't me. Mm-hmm. I was like, I ain't talk that much. I talked enough. But
you talked enough, dude.
Yeah, I talked enough. But I mean, I was not at practice though. I was like, well, hell, my actions finna speak.
Yeah.
I mean, we was losing, bro. I got many L's under the belt, but every day it was like, man, I'm going hard every day.
That's one thing I could say. When I was a freshman, watching this dude here practice, like I said, man, he always around the ball. Like he always. Every tip pass he seemed to get, every like fumble recovery he seemed to get, and I've looked and I'm like, I just sat and watched him. And I was like, man, because he running, and I see why he making plays like in the game, because he's working on it in practice. Like, he's running to the ball in practice. Maybe not everybody was running to the ball, but 42 was running to the ball every time he showed up on practice film. So in the game, it was just a habit, boom, boom, running to the ball, and the same stuff happened. Interceptions, fumble recoveries, forced fumbles, just making plays, and that's why I really feel like just, you know, good thing, especially as a linebacker, just running to the ball, just, you know, that takes you to the next level.